Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing really well. My name is Amy and I do tons of hair care content on this channel. If you're on a journey to get hair care recommendations, understand the best products to use to make your hair healthier, longer, and just in better condition, then this is the place for you. If you enjoy this style of video, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. I know so many people say that in the beginning of their videos, but it makes such a big difference to just the way that YouTube show other people videos. And one of those things that I know that not many people that watch my videos are subscribed, and obviously any support just means so much. And so if you do any of those things, thank you. There's so many people that do comment and I recognize your names and I really appreciate you so much. For those that are just silent viewers, be sure to say hello down in the comments, because today I'll be sharing with you my favorite 3 hair tools. I've been trying to do videos where I've been using so many things in the background but maybe don't talk about on this channel in the same frequency. I tend to test as many hair care products as possible, but there are also things I go back to time and time again in the background. And so today I wanted to dedicate some time to talk about my favourite products that I use to style my hair, because I've tried so many products throughout the years. I've tried the weird, the wonderful, and I feel like I'm at the place now where I just go back to the same things all the time. And so with that in mind, I'm going to be sharing what those are with you today, because they are some of my favorite products, and if you're looking for recommendations, then hopefully this helps. But with that said and done, let's dive straight into this video. So let's start off with hairdryer, because it probably comes to no surprise because I've talked to high heavens about this on my channel. It is the Dyson Supersonic hairdryer. So I did a video on this when I first got it, showed you all about it, and I've been loving it since. This is a product that was expensive. This was what, 300 and something pounds, which hurts my soul. However, I just got to a point where I really wanted a great hairdryer. I wanted a professional one. As you kind of know, I do tons of hair care content on this channel, and so I always wanted something that was slightly quieter, slightly quicker, that was slightly better for my hair, just better designed. And the one I was using before was a Toni & Guy one, which was fantastic, but I think that probably cost me about £30. So I spent 10 times the amount on a product that I'm hoping it's going to last a really long time and gives me great results. What I love specifically about the Dyson is the attachments that it comes with. It's so versatile. So this here is the smoothing attachment, which I typically use most often than not. This just helps to really get directional air depending on how you're styling your hair. So if you're doing your bangs or you're trying to straighten your hair or anything like that, this for me is just my like go-to attachment. But I love so many of the other ones, the flyaway attachment, the like soft air one. There's so many, and no matter like your hair type, this can work for you. You get loads of attachments straight away, but as Dyson brings out more, you can obviously just add them to it, which I really like. You can get this in a ton of colors, but I've gone for the one that is pink as well, and yeah, I really like it so far. What I particularly love, and the reason why I probably decided to splurge a little bit more than I was ever anticipating spending on a hairdryer, is mainly because it's so light. It's just such an enjoyable experience. When you're styling your hair, it's something that I typically do quite often, and so it's nice to just kind of have a nice experience doing it. Do you have to spend this amount of money on a hairdryer? Absolutely not. Am I pleased I did it, and have I regretted it? No, because it's really good. I just really enjoy it, and I think it's one of those things, if budget allows, this is a great worthwhile investment. If budget doesn't allow, there's also tons of amazing hairdryers on the market which you won't be disappointed with. But generally, and kind of talking about the products that I use most frequently, this is definitely one that I just really love. I love the control you get on the temperature. You can do cold shots, all of those things. The Dyson technology in hair care is incredible, and also my daughter loves me using this to dry her hair, which makes so much difference because she never liked me hair drying her hair before, and I think it was because the product could get slightly too hot. The more you use it, the hotter it got. It wasn't particularly durable, whereas this one was. And so I love it for all of those reasons. So yes, it's expensive. It hurts my soul to even kind of recommend it, because I know it's one of those, it's a huge luxury. But again, if you are looking for a recommendation or just more curious about what I use in the background all the time, that is the hairdryer. I also have a curler and a straightener to share with you, because again, I use these so often and I just really enjoy kind of knowing the result I'm going to get and something that's going to last me all day. So in terms of the curler, it's a Beauty Works one, and it took me so long to purchase these. I actually got this barrel as part of the trio styler, so I've done a video all about that, the different styles you can get. Definitely check that out if you're curious to get the most value for money out of Beauty Works and how each kind of styler gives you a slightly different result. I style my hair completely with each barrel, so you can get a complete like before and after of just how well they work. This here is the 20mm one, and it's just the perfect curl for me. This is one that I like to curl my hair with, pin, let it set a little bit, then brush out slightly. Because this is a slightly like thinner curl, it means I get longevity out of the whole day, and it's just one that I know I can curl my hair in maybe 20 minutes and it lasts all day long. Looks really nice, looks really professional. I love the result of this, and if I'm gonna curl my hair, I've had so many colours like throughout my time because I love experimenting with different ones, but this is the one I go to because it is just the best curl for me, gives the best result, gives that kind of blowout look, but the curls are still defined come the end of the day, and so they've not like just fallen out and look a bit silly. This is just my perfect style, and when I like to curl my hair and take the time to pin it and all of that, looks so good. So this for me is definitely a recommendation, but more specifically the trio styler, because you also get this one, a barrel that's slightly bigger, so you also get a 30mm one. So if you like that bigger bouncier wave, you can achieve that with the same set, and also a tapered one where it's slightly bigger and then it goes slightly shorter, so it means you can get a bigger root, more volume, and then get a more kind of defined curl at the end. So really, really versatile. These things often come down in sales if you're looking at Black Friday and stuff. Definitely keep an eye out for something like this. I managed to get this set with the 3 barrels for about £50, and as I mentioned, I've done a whole video talking about how to use them in a multitude of different ways. So for me, versatility is great, but I tend to use this barrel most specifically, and it's a great one for me to just curl my hair and look a lot nicer than I typically wear my hair straight most days, but when I do curl it, this is my go-to. And for so many reasons, I think that your money is just best spent on products that are going to work really well, instead of trying to find like lots of cheaper alternatives where you end up spending the same amount because you're trying to dupe a product. Beauty Works are great. I think their stylers are really, really good, and I really just like this one so much. And then last of all is my straighteners. So I've always had GHDs, and these are the platinum stylers, and my husband actually bought these for me for my birthday last year. He bought me my old GHD straighteners, but I think he bought me those in 2014, so they were about 9 years old. Nothing wrong with them, they were still going really well, but I'll be honest, one of my closest friends had one of these, and I must have just come home and spoke to him about the fact that like she had them, they look really nice. The design of these are obviously much more advanced to like previous GHDs. I had the like duochrome style one before, and it was really beautiful, but probably not my style anymore. I think if I chose GHDs, well, naturally I would have gone for either these or these ones in black. I love the way these look, the way that they kind of speed up, they do your hair super quick, they heat up really quickly. It's just a very nice experience, but honestly, the feeling of these in your hair as you're straightening feels so premium. I love the feel of it, everything they just have absolutely nailed with this product. And this one specifically has a slight curved edge here, so I don't really tend to curl my hair with straighteners. Never been able to hack it ever in my life. I wish I could, but I can't. But if you're good at doing it and not like me, this has a slightly rounded edge here. So that means that you can actually put your hair in, obviously twist, pull down, and you'll get a curl in a much better demo than what I've just described. But these are really versatile if you do that with your hair. I need to just learn how to do it. But generally, these look really nice, they feel really great. When the GHD Duet Styler came out, I was so tempted to purchase that. First of all, the price, it just put me off. I know that that sounds quite silly because I've just talked about how much I've spent on a Dyson hairdryer, but it's something that would replace my hairdryer, and so I don't want to spend double the price on something that, you know, might replace that. But I also, what gets me is that GHD within that marketing campaign said that there was no heat damage, but of course there's going to be heat damage because it's heating your hair up, especially when wet. It's one of those things that, yes, you can put heat protection on. Typically, it's better to not use any heat styling products if you're trying to grow your hair and improve the quality, but I was just a little bit put off by that kind of branding and everything, and I think it was slightly disingenuous, so I didn't purchase it, and the price really put me off. Perhaps if they went down in price, then I would consider it, but I just know I wouldn't use it to the same extent to justify the price, whereas a hairdryer from Dyson I use all the time when I dry my hair, so for that reason I could justify that instead of that. But if you're looking for the good old straighteners, these are really good. 360 cord, a very long cord actually, so that you can really style easily no matter where you are, and these just feel very premium. They are slightly more expensive than their original styler, for example. I think you won't be let down by any GHD styling product. They are my go-to brand for kind of straighteners, and as I mentioned, I've used them consistently for the last probably like 10 years now, and I've really enjoyed them. But I would say that if you're looking for just a hair straightener brand and you don't have the budget to stretch the platinum ones, the original stylers are also great. These go up to, I think it's 185 degrees for like an optimal temperature. You can't increase it anymore, and it's trying to prevent as much heat damage as possible. Still gonna damage your hair if you use it all the time without heat protection, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, I use these ones all the time, really enjoy them. I think they're just such a premium, like it looks so luxe, doesn't it? But when I straighten my hair, which I do quite often, these are just my go-to because I can do it so quick, done, looks sleek, beautiful. So yeah, they are the heat products that I use in the background. I know this video is slightly shorter than the rest, but I think sometimes it's nice to highlight those products that you use that just don't get that much attention on my channel. Let me know if there's any products you'd like me to talk about specifically next. Are there any heated tools that are on your wish list that you would like me to try out? What hair products are you using in the background? How do you style your hair every day? I love talking to you and finding out what you guys are using, because it's just so insightful and just understanding of the products you tend to like. So yeah, let me know down below, say hello. I love chatting to you all. But with that said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.